Hey guys, Jared here coming at you with a new review from the Figure Bros. Today we are looking at the brand new SH Figuarts Kaiju number 8. I'm really excited to look at this figure. He looks fantastic, so without further ado, let's get him out of the box and get to reviewing. So guys, here we have Kaiju number 8 himself. So let's start out with the articulation of this figure. Going to the head sculpt, he can look up about that far. These extra pieces are like flexible and articulated, so they do kind of articulate, they do kind of fold up, but they don't do an amazing job of it. But it does still get out of the way. So you get about that much movement around, look down about that far, up about that far. Going to these shoulders, he gets, with the butterfly joint, about 90 degrees. You do have a little bit of a butterfly joint in there. It does a pretty decent job, I would say. You get, of course, a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, very good range. You get the ball peg, so that works great there. Going down to the torso, you can ab crunch about this far down, which is very nice. You do get some gapping in the back, but that's not a big deal. And he can go about that far back. Honestly, pretty good range. A lot of this is, oh, that came off. So it looks like a lot of these articulated pieces can be detached, reattached, maybe for some better posing. There's a lot of ball peg and sockets here. Why does that not want to go back on? I swear, every time I review a Figuarts, something has to pop off. It might go under here and then on it. Or you know what? We're just going to do the rest of the review without it. You can put it back on. But this, like, it like pegs. The peg is like stuck in there. So I'm going to have to like pry that out with, I don't know, screwdriver or something. Anyways, that's okay. That's not a big deal. Going to the legs, we don't get... I feel like we could have gotten a better split. It's not bad by any means. It's just engineered very weirdly over here. Go about that far forward. You can go pretty far back too, honestly. You have to articulate it to the side a little bit, but you still get that movement. You do get some movement here in the upper thigh as well. Actually get it in like 2 spots for like a thigh cut, and to like, you can really articulate the thighs. I think it gets you that little extra range of movement out, which is pretty good. You do get double jointed knee, which works great. Very nice there. Going down to the ankles, you get an ankle rocker. You actually get kind of an interesting ankle rocker where it's not a straight up ball peg, but it's like modeled to be look like it's a part of the foot. So that's really good because you get a ton of range back, a pretty decent amount of range forward. Could be better, but you do get that toe hinge to compensate. And like I said, ankle rocker. So the articulation here is pretty good. A little wonky on the back area, but overall it's quite good. So let's talk about the accessories. Let me stand him up here. Get him posed. Yeah, there we go. So starting out, we do get an alternate forearm effect, which looks very nice. You've got all that detail coming out on the back there, and this just pegs in to the arm super easily. No problem there. You get 3 alternate faceplates. Starting off, we've got this Kaiju Rage faceplate. Looks very good. I really like that. Although someone mentioned to me that these could probably use a wash to bring out some details, so I might try that because they are kind of pale, but they otherwise look very good. Here's one where he's kind of glaring off to the side. That looks really nice. And here's one where he's he's looking a little more shocked. It's a little more comical, but I still like it quite a bit. And then one thing I do like is these are rubber. These aren't like hard, so there he goes. I don't feel like I'm going to break these or anything. So that's very nice. A very nice detail that they added. So, great job there. We do also get an alternate leg piece. This is with his supports coming down, so you can angle it back there. And these are removable too, so they just peg in. So nothing too crazy there. But I think this is a pretty good spread of accessories. And you do, of course, get an extra fist and clawed hand. And the other ones are on the figure now. So accessories are pretty solid. Maybe could have gone for a couple more hands. Maybe a couple of more accessory pieces. You know, one thing I really like with all these kaiju figures is some like diorama pieces of like broken buildings or something. You know, or is that just me? Might just be me. That's okay. So I'm going to get him in a standing pose here. You know what, let's do a really quick size comparison. Let's see what figures we got lying around. So here he is next to one of the NECA Ninja Turtles. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends She-Hulk. Oh, she's a little unfair. She's a big freaking figure, but now you know it, right? Damn! I can't get it. I can't get him going tonight. Here he is next to a Mythic Legions orc. And here he is next to a Mezco Atticus Doom. So there's a good estimation of some of the heights. He's a little bit on the taller side, which totally makes sense in this case. So yeah. So overall, let's talk about the price to end it out while I mess with him here. The MSRP of this figure is about $50. I do think at the $50 price point, we could have gotten some more stuff. Some more hands would also be awesome. Maybe another faceplate or two. I think it comes with a lot of good stuff, though. And he's a great looking figure. I mean, the paint here is very nice. It is flat in some areas. Like, I feel like some of this could have used a little bit of dry brushing. There's a lot of texture, but just not a lot of paint. I don't think it looks bad in this case. Not by any means. But like I said earlier, this could definitely use a wash to bring out some of these details, because there is nice detail there. But you just can't, I feel like you can't see some of it. But regardless, I think the aesthetic here is very nice. This blue paint looks great here. It looks nice on the feet too. Aside from that weird thing popping out on the back, these look good too. So yeah, I'm really, I'm impressed by this figure. It definitely has some downfalls. The price maybe being one of them. I would like to see this figure be about $40, but that's not a bad thing by any means. Especially nowadays. You know, a lot of anime figures way more expensive than this, and you get less stuff, I feel. So it's kind of a refreshing change. And shockingly enough, I got this guy at Walmart. They have a anime section in their like entertainment section. So if you guys are in a Walmart looking for this figure, man, maybe you should, check it out. See if it's there. It was very surprising for me as like a jump scare. But overall, I'm going to be giving this figure an 8 out of 10. I think he is a very nice representation of the character. I think if you're a fan of the show, fan of the manga, you're going to want to get this guy. This is one of the, this feels like a mid-range figure where he comes with enough stuff to not be like an economy figure, like the Narutos or the Luffys or the Gokus that are like $35. I think he's priced just right at about $45 to $50. Like I said, he could always use more stuff, but most toys can. You know, these toys are not necessities. They can always do more. There's very few cases where myself or Phil has looked at a figure and we've been like, oh no, there couldn't be any more that they could do. Nothing at all. You know, I could probably count on one hand the amount of times we've said that, and it's not often. So, but anyways, that is it for this review. Like I said, 8 out of 10, very solid figure. I need to watch more of this anime, guys. I've barely started, and it looks great. And it's a shame too, because I freaking love kaijus and Godzilla. So I'm going to do it, guys. And I will probably get more figures from this line, too, if I like it. I think this is a very strong start for this line. Like I said, there could be some things done better here, but overall, very good. So I hope you guys like this review. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think of this anime? Have you been watching it? Let me know. Is it worth the watch? I definitely have seen a lot of clips from it, and it looks great. So let me know down below what you guys think, and I will see you next time.